Now to this, something that would unnerve any driver. A young woman tells KIRO 7 she and a friend were brake checked, hit multiple times, and then tailed on Seattle streets as they tried to get to safety.
Wow, and we have video of all of that to show you. KIRO 7's Jason Sloss joining us in the U District. So Jason, what was going on out there?
Well, that woman says that they were coming down the street right here near 45th and Roosevelt when another driver pulled a brake check, forcing a collision. Then the bizarre incident continued with reckless driving for miles.
It was just a wild experience.
And something Fiona Tampy wishes never to experience again. Earlier this month, Tampy driving with a friend late at night down Roosevelt Way in the U District when suddenly a car pulled in front of them with the driver slamming on the brakes.
And they had just abruptly stopped. And so once we heard that tiny collision, it was like a minor rear end, we stopped in the middle of the road. With
both cars stopped, Tampy says the other driver indicated there were kids in his car and wanted them to pull over.
Both of our first instinct was that okay, we want to make sure the children are safe, let's pull over.
Passing the other car, they realized there were no children inside.
We were thinking, get somewhere safe.
She says the other driver started tailing them and going into oncoming traffic, then trying to brake check them again.
That had escalated pretty quickly from just following us to then just a few blocks later, they were aggressively ramming into the side of the vehicle.
You think he intentionally was trying to cause a collision?
Yeah, absolutely.
This photo shows some of that damage. Tampy says they were chased for several minutes.
Is he still behind me?
Yes, very much so, yes.
Bro, what the The UW student says they got to her friend's home, and as they called police, the stranger sped off, nearly hitting her.
We're just kind of what is going on? We were just so frightened.
Well, she figures it was all an attempt to pull an insurance scam or possibly even a carjacking. She says they wish she would have done one thing different during all that. We're going to have that coming up at 6. Live in the U District, Jason Sloss, KIRO 7 News.